you get a ton of counseling when you go in for a transplant of any kind, but especially a heart transplant. Um, what hit me the most was guilt,
Mm.
survivor's guilt, because someone has to die. It's not like a kidney. You can get a living donor of a liver, a kidney, all kinds of stuff. And so, but a heart, someone's not going to be waking up from the donor surgery. So you do have some survivor guilt there, and I needed some counseling for that. It definitely was. It hit me both before and after transplant because you just didn't know. But I wrote a letter, and they counsel you and say most people don't respond because again, donors of viable good organs aren't 98 years old. I mean, anybody can be a donor, and donors can be, skin donors, and people forget about that's your biggest organ. Being donating skin to help someone live a better life, or it's not like someone's staring at them like you're missing a face or you're missing all the skin on your arm because you're a burn victim. So skin can really help people live better lives, and anybody can be a skin donor, and anybody can be a donor. There are people that have donated things upon death in their 90s, but the most viable organs are people that are their life was cut short. And so tragedy is going to be surrounding it. And so they tell you that, most donor families don't want to relive that tragedy. Somebody died and they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to certainly meet it. And then there's people like my donor's family that made the decision for him. He had been in and out of the hospital. And I know all this because we've gotten to know each other and we've hung out. They're in Texas, and they he had been in and out of the hospital with lung issues. He was a former smoker, and he had pneumonia, and he just couldn't kick it. And the last time he was in there, he was unconscious. He was in the hospital before I was, and he was unconscious. And they said we don't know if he's a donor, but they were approached, and they said, yeah, this is what he would have wanted to do. And Casey Angel, his last name really is Angel, if you can believe
Wow.
that.